Welcome to the very first of hopefully many sessions of Diabetes and Dragons, a live play Dungeons and Dragons stream. We are so excited to be here tonight, hanging out with you guys, and to be running a game during the National Diabetes Awareness Month.
So I'm Josh. I work with JDRF Game to Give. I'm the director of the program. I'm a longtime game industry veteran, and then I'm also a T1D dad. And my character is Glug, so that is pronounced like the Swedish mulled wine, and that is no mere coincidence. Glug is a half-orc barbarian. He came to drink ale and kick butt, and he's almost out of ale.
Yeah, I'll be playing Cebu. He is a Eladrin rogue. I'll be going the thief route. Cebu is a thief with a heart of gold, I guess. His best asset is his ability to win people over, but also his ability to take what they have.
I am Dark Insanities. I started playing D&D about a year, no, it was like March last year, something like that. I avoided playing it for a long time because I knew I was going to get addicted. I got addicted. Shocker, right? I am playing Cacoethes, which approximately means an urge to do something inadvisable, which tells you pretty much everything you need to know about this character.
So my name is I go by Bolos online. I'm a type 1 diabetic and have been for 22 years. My mom worked for JDRF. And I am playing Punch Kirkholm, and he's from some sort of unspecified post-apocalyptic future. He doesn't know how or why it happened, and he somehow got sent back in time to, but he doesn't know what caused it. So he's just trying to find out what caused it and how to stop it. And he's new to the whole paladin thing.
Hi, everyone. My name's Maggie. I am joining from Los Angeles, California. Super excited to be playing today. I'll start off with the fact that this is my first time playing D&D, but I hope I've been doing my research. I've been watching people play, so I'm really excited to actually be a part of a game today. I've been living with type 1 diabetes for almost 20 years now. I'm just super excited to be playing. I'm going to be a half-elf today, ranger as well. My name is Alwyn Vaden. You can just call me Alwyn if you'd like. We don't have to, use full names here. We're friends. So I've gone out in search of finding others that I can connect to and hopefully help.
There's unrest brewing in the typically upbeat community of One World. A new sickness has emerged, not COVID, impacting large numbers of citizens. Clerics and wizards of the town are desperately trying to discover the origin of this illness to no avail. This illness is not a virus or something that can be treated with traditional methods, leaving the healers to scratch their heads as they desperately search for a means to help the town. The One World Leadership Council has put out an all call to anyone willing to lend a hand in helping figure out this illness and how it can be managed. Rumors spread like wildfire as unrest turns into fear, whispers of powerful magic being used to harm the members of this community. But who or what would want to cause harm to this beautiful and peaceful city? It is now up to a group of brave citizens to step up and find the answers. So the map that you see on the screen is the map of One World. So that's where we will be for this campaign. And we are going to start off in the town hall, which exists at the bottom of the Big Ben clock that is at the bottom of the map here. There are a couple of key people in the room that you will probably want to ask some questions. We have Mayor Rufus Type 1ius, who is the mayor of One World. Then we have Beatrice Dahl, who is B for short. Beatrice is Mayor Rufus's executive assistant. We have Cora Thompson, who is the head of communications for One World. And then there is Braun, who is Braun Type 1ius is head of security. That is Mayor Rufus's brother. Like Mayor Rufus said, this is something we've never seen before. The effects seem to be, kind of all over the place. We can't really pin it down. To the best of our knowledge, we know that it's not impacting everyone, but we also can't quite figure out why it's only impacting certain people. And I haven't gotten a lot of information from any of the other towns. It does seem to be something that's not just impacting us here. Braun basically says, well, the one piece of information I can give you is that we know that there's something happening in the VIP tent. And at this point, you guys are all going to be moving towards the VIP tent. You notice that there's definitely several tables that sit kind of on the perimeter of the room. So you walk up to the bartender. Bartender's name, let me see, I got to go back to my first, who's the first person? Emily. Okay, so the bartender's Rosie Buckets.
Glug again, thinking he's more charming than he really is. Throws a silver piece on top of it and asks real loudly, "What have you heard? What's going on?"
And so she's gonna turn back and look at you. She's pouring your drink. She gets the ale poured, and takes the money and first kind of gives you a little bit of a nod, a thank you for the tip. And she's like, well, what do you mean specifically? What's going on? That's such a vague, so many things are going on at any given time. The universe is a really big place. It's like, there's a lot of things that are going on. I hear a lot of things. I don't know what your sign is, but we're in Scorpio season right now, and so it just really depends. There's always something going on. It just depends. So you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific for me to answer that question. I'm getting kind of a weird vibe from this table over there in the corner. I'm familiar. I've seen them before. The aura that I'm reading from them is just like the vibes are off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not based. Between the commotion that was kind of caused by Cebu's cup and now basically Punch following almost directly behind him, the people at the table are now they're fully aware that you guys are there, to the point where they're getting a little bit concerned. You can tell that they're not happy that their meeting has been interrupted. So this person definitely looks familiar. Does anybody else in the party want to roll history to see if they recognize the person that?
Alwyn says this looks like one of her distant relatives, so
okay.
She wants to make sure she doesn't know them from old stories that her family's told.
Okay, great.
I rolled a 10 on history there.
10?
So.
I got a natural 20.
Okay, all right.
Nice. I rolled an 18.
Okay, great. So, Elwyn and Cebu, you immediately recognize this person who, you didn't really notice before because they kind of would have been sitting back at the table a little bit, possibly wearing a hood or something like that. But this half-elf, her name is Indy Palak. You guys definitely know that something's off here, but you're not quite sure what it is yet. So she'll kind of look at you, Glug, and completely not seeing anybody else around her, basically say, I think it's best if you walk away. You're about to tread on territory that you don't need to be dealing with.